exciting to finally get out here at Ravens Crawl, built in 2005. And we're going to walk through the history of this course.
As built by Ed Sheeran, who's built Riverwind and Vineland Golf Course. I like Vineland, but here at this course, he put together his third masterpiece. I'm not sure the order actually, but walking on in, I knew I had myself a tall order of golf on the menu, and I took full advantage of this facility. Myself a sandwich, a beer, and practicing over at the facility that has a driving range included with your green fees. It's a nice clubhouse. It was built at the same time as the golf course, and Bob Davis, who is one of the co-owners, helped build this course.
Somehow we got paired up with the actual owner and designer of the course. We got to learn a little bit about golf history. Now, he's one of the original builders of the golf course, and it sounds like the contract got a little messy with one of the other partners. Nonetheless, Mr. Davis got to show us around for a few of the holes here.
I never got paired up with the actual owner and designer of a golf course, so this was the first one. I didn't know until I overheard it. We were waiting at the putting green surfaces that would be paired up as a fivesome, so filming opportunities were limited.
It was originally built for 2 months as a 9-hole course. It was awesome to actually play with a golf designer. I couldn't really film him that much because we were playing with someone else. So it was a fivesome total. And last thing I want to do is say I'm filming on top of this. So we got what we could on this video. But more importantly, we got to play with a fellow golf designer, the owner. He left his car right up there. He don't mess around.
It was nice just to visit this area in Pottstown that has some great golf located in it. This one being the newer of the golf courses. There's a lot of houses on it, but nonetheless, each one of the holes kind of feel like you have it to yourself. They're separated. It doesn't feel like a back-to-back layout, or each hole is on top of each other. You don't even see the next hole until you finish the hole that you're currently on. It stretches a total of 6,700 yards from those back tees. And it was first opened its doors. Golf Digest listed this as a top new golf course in the United States, and Golf Weekly rated them as a top 10 in Pennsylvania. It has also a nice layout with each one of the holes having its own name, at least on the website. And they have a few template holes like a short, an out, and a few other like the Valley. Nonetheless, the course has hosted some big events. Smaller ones like the Valley Ford International and the LPGA Synodrit Tour. Also had some other LPGA events that should be noted. I believe in the future they're going to be hosting a lot of other high school events, always hosted here, along with some college ones from my understanding. So it's a happening place on a weekend. It's hard to even get a tee time. Depending on your round, you're looking at 4 or 5 hours. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I liked the course, but I wasn't sold on the golf course. I really appreciate walking and asking questions. I wasn't able to film as freely as I like as a fivesome. The last thing I want to do is add a camera onto the situation. I let them know, but you know, it's like anything. I just want to keep it for my own. Full on a golf course. You're paying good money to be out there, so you want to make sure you're enjoying yourself. I thought the course putt very well. The putting green surfaces, I would say 9 out of 10. They're up there. They're top, echelon of that. But the layout, I just not a big fan of all the houses. I always kind of, you have each hole to yourself. Each hole, you don't see the next hole, but you see a house. I think there's an opportunity to hit a house. Maybe there is, but it's a windy course. It feels like a links style. Affordable twilight rates. I don't like to put the prices because they've increased so much in the last couple of years. It's hard to tell if it's going to keep going that way or not. You got the nuclear power plant in the background, so you get that as an interesting factor of the course. But the layout right here, I'm very impressed with some of these ending holes. There's the bend, so I think it's 9, 10, and 11, the more challenging holes on the course that are really challenging. But overall, I think this is 9 here. Brings you right back up there. I kind of was hoping to play a little bit more. I like how they kept parts of the history on the golf course, as you can see right here, and on number 1, observing what was there prior to me and you playing it. Nonetheless, get out here, go take a look for yourself if this is a top destination for golf. Some of these holes are challenging. 600 yards is no joke. That's going to do it for our list. Keep a lookout for more videos to come. This is the Parfessor Independent Golf Channel, focused on fun, affordable golf in your area.